Okay, so hello and welcome everyone. I'm making a short tutorial on how to enter through both the Tangle and Greater Tribulation. We're gonna do the Tangle first because it's shorter and easier. I put a camp here. We're gonna go up all the way to the priest area because that's kind of what you have to know. I'm currently not wearing a chest piece. This puts me in light, makes me very squishy. I will die very easily. That's kind of the purpose. There are recommended weapons for this. So this is a rapier. Ice Gauntlet can help a lot with slowing down the enemies. Void Gauntlet is nice with the little scoot. You can use Burnout on a fire staff. You can use a sword and shield for the extra defense on the abilities, and much more mobility tools that you can use. But the main thing that you really have to know is how to dodge. So what we're going to do in this case, I'm going to focus on using my rapier. I will be using the Void Gauntlet a little bit here and there just for the sake of getting around. Okay, so we're going to move to the entrance, and on both sides of the entrance there's always going to be a brute at the start. They look a little bit derpy because they used to be bigger. But we're going to aggro the brute. Gonna have him chase. Okay, we're gonna make some distance. Look behind. Okay. Can we get on top of here? Yes, we can. Okay, we're gonna go on top of here and reset the brute so that he doesn't smack our ass. The melee is just gonna reset. You can actually poke him if you want to. Doesn't really matter. Okay, so the next part is gonna be the annoying part. There's two ways to do this, but we're gonna go for the straightforward one. So we're gonna head through here, do a little bit of dodge mechanics. So this is the first annoying part. Make sure that you don't get chipped damage too much by the range damage. We're gonna go inside the house because it's easier. And go outside the back here, jump up here. And well, voila, you're already at the first portal. Just gonna make the movement a little bit, take a little bit of corruption damage. Keep going up here. Eat food if you need to. I'm doing this with Raging so that he can see us a little bit as well. He's a little bit lower health than us. Heal up if you need to. And now we're gonna keep on doing the same. So in this case, we have 2 reset points. So we're gonna go for the further one. Just simply use a potion for it, because the further one is the safer one in this case. There's a brute here. We're gonna ignore his ass. I'm gonna get up here, jump up here, and get on top of the roof, and go to the other side of the roof. Perfect. Very well done. So it's a little bit rougher if you have a person running with you, but as you can see, it is possible for someone to run with you doing this. So now you don't have aggro of anything. We're gonna move over to the priest area. We're gonna have a really quick reset first. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna jump over on the right side of the rocks because we don't want any stupid random aggro. Here is where it's important for you to dodge and to have movement abilities. I can flash right through him, jump up here, and I'll wait for reset. He pulls me off, that's fine. I can just jump back up. It's whatever. You can also choose to dodge it. It really doesn't matter. Might get aggro of the Oathsworn. Will drop some bombs. Might not. So whatever. Okay, so now we want to make sure that the brute is facing the other way as to not pull his aggro instantly as we move on. Use movement ability to make extra distance. And now, a very important part. Hug the right side, mainly because you will have more room for error. Jump up instantly, because if you are alone and by chance that commander instantly aggroes you, and he shouldn't, but if he does, you want to be over here. You might get hit a little bit. Okay, if you can move up, you can move up further if you want to. You're practically safe. This is basically the way to get to the priest from that side. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna traverse through the entire other side of Myrk. You're currently being followed. Again, I am literally running low defense right now because I'm not having a chest piece on, so it's a little rougher for me to do this, and that's the entire intent. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go around this side because it's easier to go up here. we're just gonna go to the other side of Myrkgard through the easiest way possible. So there's no need for us to aggro any mobs if we just want to get to the other side. We're just gonna go up here. So as you can see, we went from the Tangle, we're now at the cathedral. This takes a little bit of walking, so any movement ability that helps you get around, dodging with a bow, dodging with a musket, dodging with the evade ability, everything that you have to speed it up and to just cut the little jumps and little things like that to make it easier for you. So as you can see, there's a portal over here, the corrupted monolith. We're gonna be heading towards that now. So I can jump down right here if I want to, but I don't want to do that quite yet. So here is where the annoying part is. Just try to latch onto this ledge. Again, this is more of a guide that will work for multiple things. Just jump on the roof. More roofs. Okay, let's wait up. Hello, Raging. And in this case, we're gonna go through a little bit of the corruption, but through the side of it as not to aggro too many of the mobs. It's a little bit annoying. Take a little bit of corruption damage, just don't aggro the mobs is the idea here. So we're almost at the other side already, as you can see, of Myrkgard. From here, you can basically go wherever you want. But we're gonna stick to the rooftops as to just show the ease of use of it. And in this case, I don't have a fire staff or a great axe on me. I'm gonna show you something really silly. And I fucked it up, so it doesn't matter. You can jump over to the other roof. In this case, I'm just gonna keep going for the sake of clarity. We're gonna go to another reset point, which is up here. So I'm gonna get shot a little bit, that's perfectly fine. I could just lay down. And now I just wait. So, as I said, both entrances, in this case we're at Greater Tribulation, have a little shitty brute over here. So I'm going to show you two routes as how to get inside here, depending on where you need to be. Okay, again, how to enter Myrkgard, but this time from Greater Tribulation side. We already covered the Tangle. Tangle is a lot easier and a lot faster. We're going to head over to Opulence where the priest is. So as you can see, Raging is ahead of us. We're going to go the easiest way for you to enter, ignoring the brutes. You can literally climb over. It takes a little bit of extra time, but it's totally worth it. Just climb up here, climb over, just move to the side. Not a single ability required. So we're gonna go up here, and we're gonna keep on going. Hello, Raging. So, for sake of two things here, there is a bear over here. This bear will chase you to this place. And you can get screwed over really badly. So, for sake of doing it in one go, we're gonna keep going. Now make sure that you're aware of where the bear is, because you need to dodge its abilities every now and again. If you're well ahead of the bear, you are going to be doing this a lot easier. So you get up on top of here. If there's bombs, just wait for them to hit you. And climb up again. Voila, we have tackled the first horde. And now we can go over here where the other bear is. Just wait for the bear to rotate to go to the corrupted monolith over here. Or we can go to the right side, the corrupted monolith over here. Our goal in this case is try to get to Opulence unscathed, which is the polar opposite. So what we're going to do is We're gonna save our movement abilities. This is what you need movement abilities for, or a double dodge or triple dodge. Whatever you have, use it. We are going to aggro the commander. And in this case, I'm going to make some distance in between the commander and me and get right on top of this roof instantly. And now I am pretty much safe. I'm just gonna stand off to the side here. Corruption is gonna hit me. It's fine. If that's the worst of my worries. So as you can see, Raging went on the left side. It's the exact same deal. So the reason I went on the right side and not on the left side is because if you go over here, you can just run around and not draw aggro of anything in a really easy fashion. It might get a little respawn fucker on you, but that's fine. There's a commander there. We don't want to go there. We're going to go down the middle path. So I'm going to hug the right side here as not to aggro all the mobs. Because I do not want bombs. I do not want arrows. I don't want shit to be thrown at me or shot at me. So in this case, we have tackled the second hurdle. Which is getting from the commander to the next brute. So this brute, as we know, pain in the ass. You can avoid him easily. Now I'm going to go around and show you 2 ways to get to the same place. So refer to the previous of how to enter through the Tangle from the other side, how to proceed from the one side. I'm going to show you another way how to get there. So again, we're going to go over here. But instead of going through the brute gate, we're going to jump up here. It doesn't really matter, we can take our time here. He might suck us in, just jump around, walk around. Now we're just gonna walk down here. They put this up to make it harder, it's made it easier. You just walk over here, you jump up, you climb up, you turn around, you jump up, and you're on the roof. Which means, here, movement ability. You can't even aggro the commander, and you're in. And guess what? We can make a camp. And I don't have wood. Okay, so to get to this side of Myrkgard from Greater Tribulation, alternative routing to get all the way over to where Raging Sage is right now, to the marker choke points. So again, like I showed you before, you will just, for the easy way, climb up here and go over the gate. But instead of going right this time, we are going to go left. So again, no abilities required really. But make sure you make this jump, because you can fall in between, you can just get back up, it's fine. Doesn't matter. You can jump up here as well. A lot of climbables. First hurdle cleared, just the jumping, the annoying part. So here, you either wait for some cooldowns if you require them to get around. It's not really required. That is a annoying musket there. You annoying musket. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make distance. Again, I will get hit a little bit, it's fine. Go over this on the right because you can get stuck. Eat a little. Jump up here because it has the least buggy. And voila, you have entered through the left side. Now you can just go here for safety and just wait over here. So again, everyone, thank you so much for watching. This is how to get to the left side instantly from Greater Tribulation without too much difficulty. Useful information. Greater Tribulation side on the left here. We're on a roof that is kind of in between. If you need to go to the left hand side where the big statue is in the little breach over there, you can from this roof or just from the ground over there, you can go down, you can climb this rock over here. You can just walk up, go all the way up, latch onto this, latch onto this. You can get even higher. And from here, if you have any type of movement ability, such as Fléché, you can get on top of this roof to even easier get further into the entire situation. So you can drop down if you'd like to. You can derp around a little bit. It's up to you, really. You can even climb up all the way here, go all the way over. You don't have to aggro a single mob if you don't want to. You can just drop down here. You don't need a movement ability here, but yeah, that's a little bit of useful information if you wish to take the longer route but not have aggro of any mob. It does require a movement ability though. So yeah, that's the 2 ways to get to Opulence without any trouble. It's really easy to go around Myrkgard. You have the rooftops over there. You can literally just scoot around in a very easy fashion without dying. That's basically a short how-to. Takes a little bit of time, takes a little bit of getting used to. Movement abilities definitely help. I did this without even wearing my chest piece. If I wear my chest piece, I just have a lot more defense. I have more dodges. Things that you want to look out for when doing this are definitely going to be having a 150 dex if possible. That is going to make things easier. Having a decent amount of constitution. Make sure that you have movement abilities such as burnout. Make sure it's upgraded all the way. Having movement abilities such as your rapier fléché, your evade, your riposte. Having passives such as your musket dodge, giving you extra movement speed. This is possible to keep up permanently. You dodge, you stow your weapon in the animation, and then you do it again, and you will permanently have haste. Makes it a lot easier to get around. Then you can do the exact same with the bow. In that case, it is a 2 second instead of 3 second, but again, it's permanent uptime if you wish. Other things that are going to be useful are going to be things like ice contest, slow down mobs, the charge ability from the axe, the stuns from the hammer, or the easiest thing to always look out for, defy death from the hatchet. You have Berserk as your heal and movement ability. You have a defy death to be able to fuck up, especially where the commanders are. It makes life a lot easier. And you have a little fun jump to use in the meantime. So as you can see, Ragin, who still is kind of new to doing this alone, got around pretty easily following me, trying to listen in on the voice comms. I'm pretty sure if with a little bit of practice, you'll get to this. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope this has been informative and easy for you to get around Myrkgard a little bit easier. See you around.